Okay, we're back. Now this is really hard to see, but I've got both of those wrapped up. And you can still see those two that we folded over for the split in the center there. And we're ready to hit these guys with the channel locks now. And when I do a split like this, I just twist up each one of them a little bit. So I'll get on this one because I want to see how things are going in there while I'm doing this. So I'm going to start with the bottom branch, the lower one, and I'm just going to give it, and here I'm not going to bounce on it because I don't want to twist it up too much too fast. And I'm going to go ahead and just get her so she's starting to twist. Then I'm going to flip it around and go to the other one. I'm going to twist that one up a little, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take a good look at my center and see what's going on in there on that split. Make sure everything still looks nice. And looks like I could get out my pot handle and just pound one of them wires in there a little bit because it's sticking out a little more than I thought it might. And then I'm going to go ahead and continue twisting on them both. Now I'm going to do the bounce a little bit because things are looking good. See, some people think, like the idea is to muscle the wire where you want it to go, and actually it's more of coaxing the wire where you want to go. Violence works about as well on the trees as it does in the real world. You're just going to end up with a mess and you're going to be unhappy. And granted, when I'm working with some of the larger trees, that get up into the 200, 300, 400 strand count, well, then there's a little more muscle involved. But, I'm going to do a video on those really big trees next, but you guys got to walk before you can run. And even with those, the most violent thing I'm going to do is pounding it with the hammer, with the wood handle. Because you just got to take your time. Okay, well, this is looking pretty good now here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the tighten up on the outside edge, get them all nice and flat, because when you twist them, they tend to fan out like that. And when they do fan out, oh, here's the thing in this one that you can see. You see how we got these crosses in here? You don't want to flatten them out in there. You want to get your fingers in there and comb them. Pop, you can see them pop, and then you can see that there's no crosses in any of those strands. Great, then we go ahead and do the tighten up down here. And that's going to make it easier. We're keeping our stuff straight, and then we can go ahead and pull our wrenches out a little way and look and see what we've got with our branches. Because there is no trunk anymore. Oh, don't scratch the camera. Okay, so I mean, that split's looking pretty good. Now let's bring her out to the front again. Oh, where's the front? Okay, now there's the front of our tree again. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave this on here for a while. There's really no reason to take it off, because if there is anything that's goofy underneath this guy, there's no way to fix it. That's one thing you can't do with the trees. Once you twist past a place, you can't unwind these tight twists, because basically you'll make the metal weak and your strands will start snapping on you. So there's really no eraser making the trees. I mean, you can change your branch angle a little bit, but you can't bring out tight bends in a branch that you'll start wrecking it. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause and I'm going to take a good look and stare at this thing and, spin it around a while and make sure decide where I'm going to go with those next 2 branches that I just made. So that's going to be a little bit of pondering, and that's not too interesting to watch on the video. But I highly recommend pondering your next moves before you do them. So we're done for now, but I'll get back with you soon.